I shot 2 people yesterday, one of whom was a U.S. citizen who was on his way to his job at a local food bank. I'm going to play you some reporting from both incidents, and then let's talk about it.
So the person who was shot this morning is Carlos Jimenez, 24 years old, U.S. citizen. This is right here is his vehicle, where you can see that a bullet pierced through it and shattered the glass. We just learned that he was released from the hospital and was taken into custody by HSI. He's currently being held at the West Valley Detention Center.
FBI is currently looking into what led an ICE officer to fire his weapon twice at this SUV in the North Valley. You can see what appears to be bullet holes in the windshield. According to the Department of Homeland Security, ICE pulled over that SUV around 4 in the morning. They say the driver initially stopped but started to drive away as ICE agents approached his car. Their statement says an ICE agent was in the SUV's path and feared for his life and fired his weapon twice.
This is an interior view of Francisco Jimenez's car. He is the U.S. citizen that was shot in California. Here you can see the bullet trajectory. He was driving, right? So he was shot from behind him and to the right. And all we have to go on is what DHS has reported, which is completely unreliable. They say he showed up and then he just started reversing at them. They had to fire defensive shots because they feared for their lives. The trajectory of those rounds means the shooter was not directly behind the vehicle, means they were not in imminent danger. Same with this case in Arizona. They pulled over this man at 4 a.m. as he was on his way to work, and then they shoot him through his windshield from the front right. Not the trajectory you would expect if someone was in front of a car about to be hit. Remember this case from about 2 months ago where again DHS claimed that their agents fired defensive shots, they feared for their lives, and the video proved that they just started shooting at these guys as they were driving away.
Families said they feared for their safety and drove away. 3 apparent gunshots can be heard in the videos, and one video shows what seems to be bullet holes in the side of the truck.
And miraculously, in that instance, nobody was hit. The overwhelming amount of evidence we have seen from video shows that their agents are untrained and unprofessional, just drawing their weapons for no good reason. And it really seems like their plan is to use ICE to push people in the general population to violence. And as much as it angers you to see them do that, and it pisses me off too, we can't play into their hand. What we're doing now by showing the contrast between our peaceful protesters and their violent extreme antics is working. We have to keep that up. Appreciate everyone's support, and if you can, subscribe on Substack to support this work.